Hi, my name is Mark and welcome to my channel, Fishing Around Colorado Springs. This video is part of my How to Cook Over Campfire series, and it is a beautiful morning here. I am at Spillway Campground at 11 Mile Canyon right outside of Lake George. We're about like 8 miles down this dirt road for this beautiful, amazing spot. Now, I've always said in the past, one of my favorite places to camp is Riverside, which is up the road from here, but I don't know, this is really sort of beating it. Anyway, today's recipe, I am going to cook fried eggs, potatoes, bacon, and some toast over the campfire. You really can't get any better than that. It is just absolutely delicious. So I have everything in front of me. I have potato, onion, couple eggs, some bacon, butter, bread, and we're just gonna get started. And the first thing I wanna do is start my potatoes because the potatoes take the longest. Don't worry about how nice you cut your potatoes because it's campfire cooking. It doesn't have to be nice, it just has to be fairly delicious. So I'm just gonna cube these up, just like that. You know, on the way up here, my wife called and she said, "You forgot the oil." I was like, yeah, figures, I forgot the oil. So I'm just gonna use butter, which is just as good, didn't forget that. So I'm gonna throw my potatoes in here. And I'm gonna get these going for a little while, and then I'm gonna get my onions on because I know if I put my onions in with the potatoes, they're gonna burn. But I just wanna go ahead and get my onion cut up anyway. I don't need all of it. That looks pretty good, just like that. I'm gonna set these over here. Now I'm gonna keep everything pretty organized because it's all the leftover stuff is gonna go into the campfire. Now if you watched one of my last cooking videos, I went to the store and I picked up this really handy dandy spice. It's for pizza, but you know, there's so many different herbs in here that I'm going to use the garlic cheese for the potatoes. I think that's gonna be great. Okay, let's go ahead and get this on the campfire. It is really sunny, that's why I'm keeping my sunglasses on. Thankfully, there's no wind. Last time the wind was just going in my face, it was crazy. I've had this campfire going for a good hour, hour and a half, and I had all the wood sort of butt up against the end here, so all the heat's right here, so I don't have to worry about it. And here's my grill. I'm gonna flip that over. We're gonna get our potatoes on. These potatoes will probably take a good 15 minutes. I have a nice glob of butter in there. I may need to add a little bit more, but I'm gonna put a lid on it and I'm gonna get it going and check on it in a few minutes, and I'm gonna shake it around just to make sure that that butter is evenly dispersed on the potato. Okay, I'm gonna check these potatoes. They're starting to burn. I gotta tell you, I am being minorly distracted, but a good distracted. I have a guy with me videotaping. His name is Matt Baker, and he has a YouTube channel called Leave It to Baker. And what he does is behind the scenes of YouTube bloggers like myself. And it's a pretty cool channel. He has quite a few subscribers, and he started a few years ago. So he's videotaping me today doing this cooking, and we're gonna go out and also probably do some fishing as well. It's a little hot in the day, so I doubt I'm gonna be able to catch anything, but we'll see. These potatoes are really coming along nice. They've been on for about 5 minutes now, and they're starting to get a little soft. You know, to speed up potatoes when you fry them, you can always boil them for a few minutes first. They get them a little soft, and the smoke is just going right in my face. But that's what it's like when you're cooking over a campfire. Whew. I'm gonna get to the side of the campfire because the smoke is starting to go that way. When I first started, it was going straight up and it was so awesome. But man, these potatoes are starting to smell really good. I'm gonna run over and get the onions now, and I'm gonna throw the onions in. So just give me 1 sec. Okay, here goes the onions. Nice. Now, you can put any kind of seasoning you want. I typically really always love seasonal salt and put some garlic in it. But of course, like the oil, I forgot the seasonal salt. So that's why we're using this. But man, it's smelling really good. Lid it back up. We're gonna let it cook for another few minutes. Now remember, this is gonna be a 1-pot meal, hopefully. So I'm gonna hopefully try to just slide all these potatoes over, put the bacon on, and then I'm gonna get my eggs in. And I cleaned off this grill really nice, so I'm gonna put my bread on it to get that toasted up. Okay, it is time to get the bacon on. Potatoes are looking great. Pushed them off to the side. We're just gonna throw the bacon right in here. Doesn't have to be pretty. I got 4 slices in here, but I'm just gonna cook them just like that. We're gonna give that just a couple more minutes. It's time to get my eggs on. We're gonna see how well this does with a 1-pot cooking. I think the best thing that I should do is I'm gonna get my bacon. I'm gonna get it on top of the potatoes, and I have a nice little spot right here for the eggs. Now I'm gonna fry these. I doubt I'm gonna be able to flip them without breaking them. But, you know, it is what it is. I am famished, by the way. It is like going on 1 o'clock. I've had some granola bars so far today, so I'm really looking forward to eating this. We're gonna cover this back up. We could even just make this like sunny side up if we wanted. I'm sure these eggs are gonna be done in no time flat, so I'm gonna get my bread on here and get them toasted up. They've been sitting in the sun for a little while, so they're already getting a little nice and crunchy. Not really what I want, but you know what? It is what it is. The eggs have been on here for a little bit. Look, they're like amazing. They're sunny side up. I may just eat these sunny side up and not try to flip them over. It looks too good this way. Let's leave it on just for another minute or so and make sure our bread is toasted. My bread is looking really good. I'm gonna call that done. This is totally done. It's ready to eat. Let's get it over to the picnic table and have some breakfast. It is time to eat. Like I said before, I could like eat my foot right now. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is one campfire breakfast. I'm gonna put a little salt on my eggs, a little pepper, and I was gonna put it on a plate, but since I'm the only one eating, and I'm gonna eat in front of Matt here, I didn't make him any. Oh, well, he can have a granola bar or something, but let's try these eggs. These are sunny side up. Well, I overcooked them a little bit. I usually like my eggs runnier than this, but you know what? It is what it is. You can't control it. So let's... I don't know if I'm just hungry, but there's nothing like cooking over a campfire. It brings in such a different taste than just cooking it in your oven. The toast is good. Toast is always good, right? Have one more egg. It's not gonna get cold. I have it in the pan. So the next time you're cooking, don't try to think of some kind of outrageous breakfast when you're camping. You know, keep it simple, right? This was really simple and it's really delicious. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and ring that bell for future notifications, and you have yourself an amazing time campfire cooking.